with that, it is time for our closing thoughts. Rod, it's closing thoughts time. Now we're gonna have a, serious conversation, serious discussion. So let's just go ahead and get it right now. Again, this is a football podcast, it's an NFL podcast, but there's times where there's certain discussions that are so big that they exist outside of football, and we would be remiss if we didn't have a conversation about them or didn't just touch on them in some type of way, man. So this is something that me and you, I know we actually are very passionate about because we see this time and time again. We had multiple videos about Shannon Sharpe in regards to some situation similar but not the same. Remember, right. Similar but not the same.
Not the same.
This one though, this is crazy. This Sherrone Moore situation is insane. Now, plenty of people have done content on it, so we're not going to go ahead and beat a dead horse, but we just want to go ahead and give our perspective on it, right, from the PHIN Outta podcast, man. So I know you wanted to touch on it, bro, so the floor is yours, bro. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, Herbie. So before I get into my general point about this, I'm just going to go off and say that I am not a religious person, or at least I don't consider myself a religious person. However, I do believe in God and actually read the Bible pretty regularly. Just for and I just want to put this out there. I've never been the church crowd type of person. I don't rock with those people like that. And there's no offense to anybody I know some great church people. I'm not trying to
for sure. Absolutely.
I'm just saying that's just never been my crowd. But I will say to people who are maybe atheists or people who don't believe in Christianity or whatever, the Bible is for everybody. This book has so much knowledge and wisdom that I feel like I don't care who you are. You can take so much from its allegories. It's just really a guideline on how to live life and how to really tap into what we really are. That's a discussion for another time. Reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm going to start with probably one of my favorite passages in the Bible. This is Proverbs 5, the first 10 verses. I mean, the first 10 lines, of chapter 5 of Proverbs. And just to give context, this is King Solomon speaking to his son about stepping outside of his marriage. So I'm going to read these lines and then I'm going to get into the point I'm going to make. So as it goes, it starts, "My son, pay attention to my wisdom, turn your ear to my words of insight, that you may maintain discretion and your lips may preserve knowledge. For the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is bitter as gall, sharp as a double-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps lead straight to the grave. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths wander aimlessly, but she does not know it. Now then, my son, listen to me. Do not turn aside from what I say. Keep to a path far from her. Do not go near the door of her house, lest you lose your honor to others and your dignity to one who is cruel." And to the last line, number 10, "lest strangers feast on your wealth and your toil enrich the house of another."
Nah, that's crazy. If Sherrone Moore heard that, he'd immediately burn on fire, but he'd like combust on fire on the spot. Because that is to the T. To the T.
Herbie,
what happened to him, bro?
Herbie, I'll say, like when it comes down to these situations, I think, and this is not even just a black man conversation. This is just men.
For sure.
This is just men in general, guys.
So, wait. This is perfect. I want you to lean into that because I'm going to come behind you with the pause. That was crazy. My bad. I'm going to come. I'm finna follow up. I should say with the black man conversation. So go ahead and lean on what you got to say. I just want to go ahead and give context.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To the fellas out here, I'm going to do a TLDR first, and then I'm going to go into it. TLDR, guys, stop being so horny.
Yeah, man.
Guys, stop
Seriously.
being like Herbie.
Seriously.
There's a serious problem. And I'm being dead ass. And I'm not trying to be a hypocrite here because listen, I'll be upfront and candid. Y'all know PHIN Outta Water. We ain't got nothing to hide. I've been a pervert majority of my life, dog.
My entire life I've been a pervert.
I'm not sitting here trying to cast stones.
Discipline.
Right. And hide my hands. But here's the thing though, Herbie. I never put myself in situations where like for example, I've never been a person who goes after women in relationships or married women. I've hooked up with women like that, but that's normally because they kept that shit a secret or they gave me some BS about they're separated or they're in an open relationship. Trust me, people will tell you all kind of things when they want things, right? But the point I'm making is, as men, we have to do a better job of having better discernment of our
Mm-hmm.
of the people we involve ourselves with, and we really just have to have better integrity within ourselves. Dude, Sherrone Moore, you were the $6 million man. You had a
Mm.
wife at home. You got kids,
Mm.
bro. And
Three
you
of them.
put everybody in your life through this. You're gonna humiliate yourself, your wife, your kids. Was it worth it? Like, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, to the fellas out there, we got to do better with controlling ourselves. We have to do better with controlling our sexual energy. This past year, I've been on a mission with that. Like, I've been working on just like, you know what, not being so like, because it all it could do is lead you to trouble. You know what
That's
I'm
it.
saying? And the
That's
problem
it.
that happens to a lot of men too, Herbie, is that what happens to people is we are as good as our options, right? And for a lot of guys spend their lives with limited options, so to speak. And then they get themselves in higher positions. And when they get that new attention, when they see some new faces, when they see new smiles, it draws them into things that they have no business being a part of. I have no doubt that Sherrone Moore was a good man a majority of his life. But sometimes being in a higher position gets to people's heads. But you can't
Mm-hmm.
lose yourself. You
Can't
can't
lose
lose your
yourself.
integrity. You can't lose your dignity. And most importantly, you have to keep yourself of sound mind. You can't let yourself get distracted from the dangling fruits that are going to poison you. And it's just unfortunate that he put himself in this situation. It's unfortunate that he put his family in this situation. And now in a matter of maybe 48 hours, you went from being at the top of the world to
Yep.
being on the rocks. It's just unfortunate, Herbie. And,
No, really,
my message to the men out there is, y'all boys, man, be smarter about how you move, man.
it's legitimately crazy that you said that because everything that you said is 100% facts. Down to the 48 hours. It was literally 48 hours. The alleged victim, because she was a victim allegedly, went to the Michigan staff, said, "Hey, we had a relationship. I'm bringing this to you," and then he got fired. And then he did what he did, which is allegedly go to her house, kick her door in, threaten to kill himself with butter knives and scissors, and got himself arrested. It all happened in 48 hours. Your life permanently changed in 48 hours. We've seen it with Shannon Sharp. We've seen it with Ime Udoka.
Yep.
And this is where I'm going to have the black side or the black man conversation. Black men, listen to what Cat Williams said. It only takes 2 weeks for a white woman to destroy everything. You could lose it all in 2 weeks. If you're Sherrone Moore, you could lose it all in 2 days.
Crazy.
We are in a sports group page on Facebook, right? And I shared the picture of Sherrone Moore. He was in clearly he was in 23-hour lockdown because you see the padded walls, right? And they had him in the that area. You're in that area when they consider you somebody that might harm themselves, right? So you probably got Baker acted,
Right.
and you just see a blank stare. There's blank, there's deadness in his eyes, right? And I shared it, and I said, listen, a white man, a black man losing everything because of his lust for that white cat is a story that's old as time itself. Somebody commented on it and said, "Would it have been better if he did it with a black woman?" Which I replied. I said, "No. However, however, if this situation involved a black woman, Sherrone Moore eventually, not now, not today, not tomorrow, not next month, not next year possibly, but eventually would have had a home to come to because black people are inherently forgiving. But when you lose everything and you put yourself in this situation and it involves a white woman or a white woman, it's different because now you pissed off black folks who like, bro, really? And you
Yep.
pissed off the white folks who only tolerate you. They don't like you. They don't love you. They don't actually want you around. They tolerate you because of your talent. They tolerate you because you're good enough to be the head coach of Michigan.
A dream job, by the way.
A dream job that you've worked your entire life to get to. I'm 36. He's 39. He's only 3 years older than me. Right. He's way more successful than me. And now I'm in a better position than he is.
Threw it all away, man.
Threw it all away for some mediocre white cat that white folks hate to see. They hate when you date their women. You have no home to come back to. You pissed off the black folks and you pissed off the white folks. You have nothing to come back to. We seen it with Jonathan Majors. Yeah. Jonathan Majors was a generational talent as an actor. His career is done. And he wasn't even the person that was wrong in the situation. He was trying to run away from the white bitch.
It's a cold world.
It is.
It's a cold world.
I don't agree with Dr. Umar on his stance on dating outside of your race. Love who you love, but you have to be smart once you choose to do it. As corny and lame and as much of a loser as Robert Griffin III is, he does it the right way. He doesn't put himself in these situations. He dates his white women, and he loves on his white woman, milk as he calls it, and he's fine.
He's not ruining his family to do it.
He's not ruining his family to do it.
And you know what got me, Herbie? You know what got me? And this just goes to what, like, cheaters in general, male cheaters, women cheaters, just cheaters in general. The man goes and tells the assistant that she ruined his life. No. You ruined your life, bro. You made those choices, bro. I hate when the cheaters want to tell the person that they cheated on, oh, please don't tell nobody. You're going to ruin it. No. You shouldn't have made the choice to begin with. There are consequences to actions. That's just the way it is.
And that's something that you signed up for. That's something that you got to live with, dog. Like, there's people that were okay. So Shady McCoy, right? Shady McCoy had a video talking about, man, we should empathize with him. He's going and
rally behind him. Yeah.
No. Like, I'm not going, bro. You not Martin Luther King that got beat to sleep because you were trying to march for the advancement of black people. No, bro. You was cheating with a mediocre white bitch. No.
Crazy,
like,
bro.
I cannot give you grace for you ruining your life. I get it, man. I was in a situation myself where I was deeply petrified of what I did and the ramifications of what came for it. But I have never, up until this day, asked for forgiveness, asked for pity, asked for sympathy from none of my homeboys because I made a choice. And I had to live with the ramifications. She went to Michigan. You lost your job. Stop there.
Right.
Stop there. You would have just been fired. There might have been an investigation. It probably would have been a couple months before all of the intel of you having an improper relationship with this woman might have came out. But you wouldn't be in jail. You might have an opportunity to save your marriage.
Right.
You are not the laughing stock of your children who have to see their father's mugshot on the internet, and now they're getting bullied at school because you couldn't control your emotions over some mediocre white cat. You went to her house and kicked her door in, allegedly. What?
Ridiculous, man.
Ridiculous.
What you doing? Y'all boys tripping, man.
Y'all bro.
That pussy, it can't be that good. I'm sorry, it can't be that good.
Nothing that good, bro. I don't want to hit nothing that good, bro.
Ain't no way.
If it's that good, I don't want it.
No way, my boy.
If it's that good, keep it away. I'm good. Maybe in my 20s I could deal. I want that. I'm 36. I don't want no cat that will put me in jail, bro. I'm not. That doesn't excite me no more, dog.
Nah, man. If that kitty got me acting out of character, I don't need it.
If it got me acting out of character, you're getting blocked.
I don't need it, bro.
I don't need it.
I got shit to lose
I'm
now.
cool with some 7. I'm cool
No.
with some. If the cat is a 7, I'm cool with that. I can live with it. If it's a 15, keep it across the street, bro.
Keep it away.
Keep it away.
I'm gonna have garlic for that thing, sunlight, fall. Keep that thing away, boy.